guys, it's your girl Queen Cup. Welcome back to the channel. For persons who are new to the channel, welcome. Those who are returning residents, big up on yourself, wagwan. And if you're just passing through, no problem, just make sure you watch the video, you share, because I'm about to share some great content with you as it relates to 5 things to expect when you're in police training. If you haven't done so already, go and check out the previous videos where I talk about the requirements to join the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the interview process, the physical, medical, and what else? And some other stuff. Just go and check out my page and you'll see those videos. Now, after the return from my intro, as always, I'll get back to you with the details of this video. Welcome back. I've been waiting for you. Guys, don't mind me. I am excited to give you this bit of information because I've seen where I've helped a lot of persons and I want to continue doing so. So this video, as I said before, it's me giving you 5 things to expect when you're in training. Really and truly, there are a lot of things to expect while you're in training. So make sure when you like this video, you share it with a friend and tell a friend to share it, especially to persons who actually want to become police officers. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you want more, make sure you comment down below and say, Sasha, we need part 2 of this video, and I'll give it to you. Get me? All right, let's get into it. So 5 things to expect when you are now in training. 1, first day and first week of training is really an introduction. So it's really an introductory week where you are introduced to your classroom instructors. You're placed in squads, and squads is like a group of persons working together to achieve one goal. So for example, when you're in high school, say for example you're placed in grade 5A, so everybody in grade 5A works together, right? So it's similar to policing. So you have squads, you're placed in squads instead of class. Yeah, so you have squad 1, squad 2, squad 3, squad 4, squad 5, and it goes on. So it's based on the amount of persons in training. So for example, the last batch of recruits we had 130 persons in training, and we had up to 5 squads, right? So a squad can be anywhere from like 18 or more persons, or 18 or more. As I said, it's based on the total amount of individuals. And usually if it's a co-ed batch, meaning both males and females, will split the females equally to each squads. Usually in training we have more males than females. So for example, say squad 1, you'll see squad 1 with say probably 18 males and 2 females. That's how it works. So, and then you have batches where they're just females only or males only. So as I said, for the first week you will be introduced to your classroom instructors, you will be introduced to your batch mates and the do's, the don'ts of training, and what we as instructors are expecting of you, the recruits, or recruits in training, what we're expecting of you throughout the duration of your training and beyond, because you're now moving from a phase of a civilian type of lifestyle into now what we call police officers. So your actions will be different. So we'll tell you the do's, the don'ts, and what we expect of you during that time. And if you see me looking down, I wrote down my notes, so I am using this to just guide my thoughts. So yes, introduction, placing squads, introduction to your classroom instructors, rules and regulation, expectation. That's 1. Now 2, we have what is called nightly and morning muster. Now nightly and morning muster is when the instructors have to give an account of each students that are in training. So you will fall out from wherever you are, whether it's on your dorm, you're in the classroom, you're by the cafeteria, wherever you are, at 8:15 at night. You should be on the parade square, and at 5:15 in the morning you should be on the parade square. So in everything you do, stick a pin in everything you do in training. If you have a meeting, you have a classroom session, you should be somewhere, say for example at duty, you must be there at least 15 minutes before the actual time. So for example, as I said to you, nightly muster is 8:15 fall out, but the muster is actually at 8:30. So you have to be on the parade square at 8:15 for the 8:30 muster, and at 5:15 for the 5:30 muster. Now when you come out, you're going to come out as a squad. So squad 1, squad 2, squad 3, squad 4, as I mentioned earlier, you're going to come out as a squad, and you're going to fall in a uniformed order, which will teach you that throughout your duration of training. Will teach you exactly what to do, how to do it, etc. So you're going to follow it in a uniform order, and that is when you are being checked off by the instructor on duty, as also you're being inspected. So for the muster, the nightly muster, you will be wearing white t-shirt with blue shorts, and we call these shorts steel drawers. Yes, steel drawers. That's what it's called in training. You're given the steel drawers when you're in training. And so white for night and black for mornings. So your steel drawers and your shirts, t-shirts, must always be immaculate. They must be clean. No what you call it, no crush. So it's supposed to press, you're supposed to iron your, and whatever attire you're wearing during training, it must be properly ironed. So this is where you start until you're given your uniforms. So your steel drawers must be ironed, and we must see the seam stand up in the steel drawers. Now the front part of the shorts, seam must in the steel drawers. You see, if you have to take off the shorts there and put it down by itself on a flat surface, the shorts must stand up, because it must be properly sprayed with starch, and also there must be seam. So we do an inspection. We not only check your clothes, but we check your overall demeanor and attire. We check your socks, we check your shoes, because everybody must be uniformed, right? And remember, it's a semi-military organization. And we also check like your fingernails, they must be clean. You males must be well shaved, females, your hair must be properly groomed, and all of that. So that's what we do on muster. And any other information that we need to relate to the batch, you'll hear that on the muster. So that's 2. Okay, so number 3, you have to participate in physical and drill sessions every morning. Now, physical and drill sessions are not on the same day. We do them interchangeably. So Monday you do physical, Tuesday drill, Wednesday physical, Thursday drill, Friday physical, and it continues like that, or it rotates. So you must do physical training and drill sessions. It is a must. Now that usually begins like physical and drill usually begins like 5:45, which technically 6 a.m. because remember, 15 minutes before the actual time for whichever activity you have. So and that's 5:45 up until 7:30, and then after that you have half hour to go shower and get ready for breakfast, right? So in training, time is very important. Time is very important. If you haven't managed time before, now is the time you're going to learn and know how to manage time, right? So you have half hour to leave physical or drill and go shower. And mind you, it's a lot of you, so a lot of persons will have to use a shower, so you must know how to, use the time wisely. All right, so then breakfast is at 8, right? So breakfast is at 8 to 9 o'clock. So breakfast is 1 hour. And remember, 15 minutes before the actual time, you must be wherever you need to be. So if I said to you breakfast is 1 hour, technically breakfast is 45 minutes. You get me? All right. So breakfast is from 8 to 9, and classroom session begins 9 o'clock. So after breakfast, you have classroom sessions on, and on Mondays you have what is called general devotion, right? So your class might start a bit later on Mondays, but for the duration of the week, the following days after Monday, then classes are at from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now when I say classes, this is when you actually are seated in classrooms with your squad. Like each squad is given a classroom, so you're seated in classroom with your squads and your instructors, and you're given lessons, and these lessons are really on laws and procedures and everything you need to know policing. Now I spoke with someone before who asked me certain questions, and they actually told me, when I explained to them that their classroom activities after the physical training aspect, they were shocked and surprised because they didn't know that, oh, police officers have to go to classroom. Yes, it's that is why it's called National Police College of Jamaica. You're actually at college learning, policing, the laws of the land and everything you need to know as a police officer. And mind you, will not know everything within the 3 months or the 6 months you're in training for. So learning the intricacies of policing is an ongoing task, right? Because even me as a sergeant of police, I am still learning each day. There are things that, because over time policies and regulations changes, right, and you have to be abreast with the changes that are happening. So learning is an ongoing process when you become a police officer. So that's the end of the 5 things you need to know. And as I said before, if you want part 2 of this video, just like, comment and share this video, and comment below that you need part 2, and I'll give you part 2. I hope this helped you a lot, and as I have mentioned in my previous videos, for those who have made it this far into training, congratulations, and persons who are thinking of joining, come on over. We're here, we're waiting for you.